Who needs a starting soon screen? So, just quickly turn that way. We'll look that way, but there's a couple of things we need to talk about. So, the reason the starting soon screen was so short today was because I got slightly distracted by Helldivers. There was a new update, we need to establish a forward base in the bug fronts, yada yada. I got distracted. Secondly, we have a new basic iron production. Thirdly, TPG's name does not like being right there. We have new basic iron. I've finally started building things on multiple levels. And I found a way to make it look pretty good as well. Not perfect, but it's not bad looking. Instead of doing our standard procedure of 5xing all production. So, 5x for plates, 5x for rods, 5x for screws. We don't need to be making massive amounts of screws here. Because any recipe, any material that requires screws, I'll be making screws specifically for that machine, for that recipe, at that factory. So it's not like I need a massive amount of screws. So what I've done instead is I've got 2 miners on the plates. And I've got 1 miner on the rods. Now, the rods realistically need 20 constructors to fully utilise that miner. It's only got 16. So the additional iron is what's making our screws. As for plates, I basically needed 2 of these systems for simple blueprints. I got fancy. But to make the numbers work nice, they're all underclocked. Just so stuff works nicely. So we're doing 12.5 times 32 plates a minute. Whatever the hell that is. 400. And then we're doing like 300 rods. $240 rods. And a handful of screws. Yeah, this is still like... This isn't fully overclocked. This itself is 240 screws a minute, so... Yeah. Rods, plates in the depots, obviously. They're just slowly racking stuff up. That I should probably talk about. We did have a blueprint designer knocking about. But that was a Mark 1. It's a bit smaller. Actually, is it small enough to fit inside? No, it's not. Damn. The external area is more than a foundation wide. But yeah, we have a Mark II blueprint designer now. Okay, that didn't work. Hey dog, how's you? I made an executive decision last night to pick up the most boring milestone. Just, dig whatever these I had, just find them in this lot, make whatever else I need. Job done. We really need computers, don't we? We really need computers. We also... Because I was running some numbers earlier. And shit's gonna start getting spicy soon. We're gonna be needing this stuff eventually. And the problem is, I don't actually know how you make those. I never got to that point. But we're gonna need a lot. Oh, also, I made more explosives. Because why not? Explosives are fun. Right, over to turbo fuel. Since that is our goal for the next several hours. Ah, bollocks. I'm really hoping there's nothing I need to get done before turbo fuel. And one of the reasons I'm hoping there's nothing I need to get done before turbo fuel, that's our power graph. You may notice, production is smaller than constant. Or, well, max consumption. Yeah. If for whatever reason all the machines turn on, the world dies. That's no good. We don't need the world dying. So... yeah. I mean... I've got a couple nukes in the container at the hub. But I think that's just gonna make the world die faster. I was doing a bit of maps last night with TBG. We were just in a call for... How many hours was it, TBG? Way too long. That's all I know. Yeah. It was a few hours. So I did clear up, especially that area over there, full of gas. I just quickly dealt with it. The dude set up his own explosive and almost took me out in the process. Bit rude. Yes. Ah, there was Criterium inside that. Oh. Exploration toolkit. So, yeah, I was running some numbers with TBG. I think I know the processing chain I want to go down for the nukes. When we get to a point of nuclear reactors, I think I know the processing chain I want to use. I won't go into detail about that because spoilers. Right, I should probably get the calculator for the modeler open. Well, I'm thinking before we get the nuke set up, I get a temporary nuke Nobelisk production going. Just so, I have crap. Just so I have nukes on standby for when I inevitably need them. I wonder, let me just pop that on screen. Oh, that's shrinking the wrong thing. What the hell did I just shrink? Let's just... Oh, that's not supposed to do that. That was supposed to keep its aspect ratio. Um... It doesn't want to lock the aspect ratio. Okay, well, what I was going to do was just put that in the corner. But it doesn't want to do that, so yeah. That's going on my top screen, and you're just gonna have to trust me, I guess. Ain't that a scary thought? Right. First things first. I reckon... I'll have a quick look. All of this is sort of just processing crap. So all of that can just get shipped out the way for now. That's just processing basically bats. That's just getting rid of excess stuff. Bats processing as well. As is bats. As is bats. Yeah, but these lines are a mess, I know. It's fine. There. That's our actual turbo fuel. Most of it's processing the additional crap out. And even then, after this stage, you could just, to be fair, you could just sink this instead. All of this could just go in the sink instead. So this is turbo fuel. This is what we actually need. And I reckon, first things first, we get these refineries in. Which is a couple. That's 10% of the available power, just in those. So we need 50 of them. We'll go grab the materials. I am getting solid biofuel into there, so when I run out, not if, when, it'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to be pulling from the depot where at all I can't word. When I can avoid, I don't want to be pulling out the depot. I opened my browser accidentally. And because Opera GX, it's got the startup animation, but I just can't close. Right, 1500s. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Now I've got to figure out how much. Okay, you've got to die, bud. Oh, that hurts. Sucker. I can take a hit unlike that guy, apparently. I was lied to. Which means there's... Yep. That's not my problem anymore. So, all of our oil is going to be... theoretically coming in at about this point. I'll route those two over this way. So all the oil in here. That's plenty of space that way. That's plenty of space that way. A spider has just dropped down from my ceiling and is just hanging out in front of my desk. Okay, bud. Let's get you outside. Fortunately, my window's open. Give me a moment. Get outside, you little fucker. Little bastard thinking he can have my attention. It worked. Right, heavy oil residue. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I ran out of space. In that case, take that back up to... That's 300. I'm actually going to paint... set that as the standard for now. But I think it'll be nice to color code stuff, you know? Then we need to have... Actually... We're going to have that there. Which is the equivalent of throwing 2 of those up. Because then I can actually replace that one with one of those. That actually needs to be purple, but we'll have... So I'll have crude oil running at the bottom level, heavy oil above that, byproducts, so in this case a small amount of polymer resin, above that. That way we can just have all the outputs on a singular line, almost. Actually, no, the byproducts will just be running straight across through these. So, okay, it's going to be looking... That's literally set to the standard. Oh, that's still 7 pipes, though. That's to pipes as well. That's basically the setup we'll have. So I just need to make sure which side the liquid input's on. It's the same as the output. Good to know. So just chuck that there. Flip that around. I can squeeze stuff closer. Because while there is a lot of space here, it's not infinite. There is a limit. I intend to find it. Also, this is going to very quickly become a mess. So, the oil extractors here are going to be utilizing that. 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 And more than likely, actually, definitely, one of these as well. That's not overclocked. Oh yeah, I never overclocked them. Okay, both of these are pure. What we'll do, we'll use these two and a normal one. That will give us the 5 rows that we need. This is where blueprints come in handy. Screw it, let's blueprint this. Can a refinery fit in a Mark 1? It can, okay. How many can we fit in a Mark 1? Because I do need space on either side. Honestly, that looks pretty good. The 3 works. Right, I'm actually going to paint those blue, because they're going to be carrying polymer resin. Then we want our pipes. We want that there. And because we want to be using auto-connect crap, it's probably best to have... Oh yeah, we're going to be abusing auto-connect, by the way. Because why not? Got no plastic on me. Fortunately, there's some in stockpile here. Let me just set that back to 50 and tear these out, because it's just going to be easier to blueprint everything. So, those need painted purple. That need... Honestly, I'm going to do like... Hope to swatch 10. Well... I'm going to need those 4 colours a lot. Also, we need one for turbo fuel. Which... A base of just... reds. With a reddy orange, I guess. That'll work. That's on 5. Any other liquids we need? Oil, heavy oil, water, fuel, turbo fuel, we're good. Now just quickly paints. all the crap I need to paint. Ah, I need that out there instead. Because that needs to be there. I'll actually just get rid of that. Now, for some reason, auto connect does not work between... That's not connected to the junction anyways. It doesn't like to play ball with the junctions. Let's go curve. Curve looks good for this. Now I'm pretty sure auto connect also doesn't like to play ball with the merges. Ah, I put that at the wrong height. One, two. That looks a bit better. Right, and then all we need to also do is grab 6, which is our just oil. It's only got crude oil as an input, so I can basically put this wherever the hell I want. We'll go right there. And that minus a bit of power. Is that? Refiner. Yeah. Refineries 3x. We'll do that. We want a new category, which we're just going to call turbo fuel. With another factory icon. Add subcategory. Doesn't matter what it's called. Where are the refineries in this list? There they are. And they're making heavy oil, so we'll give them a nice purple. Hey. Now we rip out 2 of these. Because we need 10 in a row. So we need 10 in a row, then we need to be using weird stuff. No, that's fine because this will always go on that end. So it doesn't need to be able to auto-connect easily out. 1x. Hey. Now, clear the blueprints. Get rid of this entirely. Ah, that didn't... Perfect. Right, how far back can I realistically push this? Let's just also make sure this will actually fit. So there's 3. There's 6. This is why infinite nudging's so good. There's 9. And you can easily fit another one in there, so we're good to go. Now we just need to shove it the other way. Also, swap that to auto-connect mode. I really hope auto-connect is sort of smart with the colours. Because if it's not, then, well, I ain't fixing it. It does not want to be particularly smart. Hang on. That's connecting. That's connecting. I didn't expect that to connect. That's fine. That used black there. Used purple up. It worked. Holy shit, it just works. Ah, auto-connecting here might be a bit of an issue. Because the thing is, they are being pushed in with height. Nothing seems to be connecting though. And that's probably just everything's so close together, it doesn't know what to do. Oh, this isn't counting as me adding refineries. Oh well. Are you just facing the right way now? You are. So that's 3, 4, 5. Ah. I didn't account for pipes, belts, literally anything when doing all of this, so I no longer have. I also don't know how many I've put down. 1, 2. So there's 9 lots there. So 11. There's 33 refineries down, so we still need 27. I mean, I must have miscounted. It must be 17, which, yeah, it is. Because otherwise, the motor number doesn't make sense. And ultimately, I know that motor number is correct. I have done the calculations time and time again. God damn it. Just shut up, TBG. Right, okay. A refinery is 20. Right? Yeah, it's 20 sheets. God, I'm going to need nearly double the copper sheets I plant. Just for this section. Not even for all of it. I mean, I grab way too much now, but... oh well. This is also going to be making 1,000 polymer resin. Which, honestly, isn't too bad. Like... slap them on what, 2 belts? And you're done? Yeah, it doesn't like to connect to the mergers and splitters, which, understandable. I like that they didn't auto-connect to mergers and splitters. It will be really annoying to get shit to work properly if they did. I reckon overall there'll be more issues having them auto-connect than me just running through and quickly belting shit together. But that's already done. And this is already a lot of factory. This has already taken up a significant portion of the space here. And we're at step 1. Oh, I thought of a massive, massive, massive fuck-off problem. All this concrete needs torn out. At least the base level stuff, it all needs torn out. All needs to get torn down. I need access to the water. Make that 69,001 calculations, and they're still all wrong. This is a colossal fuck-up. Right, let me go put this stuff away, and I'll clean up the rest of it. Then we'll start tearing the concrete out. I don't know how high I need to go with it. I'll probably just... it is useful you can tear down by blueprints. It really is. Because some people, cough cough, me, are idiots. Right. Put those away. Put those away. Put that in there. Put that in there. I don't know where those came from. And now I need heavy... do I need heavy mod frames? Yeah, they're right there. Oh, there's 8 more. Do I need 8 more? No. I've done my maths. So does that mean I need 8 more? Yes, because I've done my maths wrong. I'm glad I spotted this problem now. I'm also glad I'm using a consistent level of belt. Right, I want to use this as a marker. Basically, I want to know if I need to raise that up as well. I do. So we'll tear out these 2 meters. We'll put a 4 meter in their place. And then that's the new base height of this place. Also, yeah, that's still an issue. You bastard. Well, the rest of yous are locked in there, so... Now, while a 4 meter will still crash into this, a 1 meter won't. Right, let's start tearing all of this concrete out that we spent forever putting in. Also, we don't have music, do we? There we go. The hardest part is making sure I get every single slab. Like, I know I've missed one there already. Oh, that was close. Unfortunately, it's only the lower section I need to do this for. The upper ones are fine how they are. But yeah, I need the water. And the thing is, I don't know how much water I need. Because I haven't done that specific calculation yet. But when I do, rest assured, it will be wrong. Okay, Bud's just chilling. Bud just sank. At this point, I'm tempted to delete the VOD I upload to YouTube for one of us laying all of this fucking concrete. Because it'll literally be VOD 11, we place concrete. VOD 12, we remove concrete. So, if you're watching my VODs on YouTube and you're utterly confused what the fuck I'm on about, it turns out I deleted the previous VODs that you were meant to see. The one where all of this was put in place. I might as well tear all of this out as well. No point having just a random sunken layer. Although a random sunken layer would be pretty badass. Underwater villain lair? Yes, please. I don't know a single person who wouldn't want an underwater villain lair. I am going to fucking die. Oh, because these bastards keep respawning. God damn. I guarantee by the time I come back, they will have come back. Why do I do this shit to myself? I could just play first-person shooters where this sort of shit doesn't happen. If I screw up in there, oh no, I die. I don't waste 6 hours of my life. Whoops. I mean, it's not really like it matters if that got dismantled, but still. Whoops. Now, at some point, I'm going to have to figure out the exact size of a geothermal generator. Because that's going to have a hole in the floor now. Just that's 50 again. 50 doesn't go very far. Like early game, 50 will dismantle an entire factory. A bean, you go in the water. Enjoy. Yeah, we don't actually have that much left. Fortunately, dismantling is a lot quicker than placing. Yeah, I'm staying away from those guys. Are we there yet? Honestly, yeah, we almost are. I'm not going to remove all of base, because, well, I don't know if the extractors will fit under. So we'll leave that there for now. Anyways, how's everyone doing? Hope you all got a good night's rest. Apparently it's some sort of holiday in the US. Or it was yesterday. I don't know. You all seem to have holidays every other day. Oh, so this is the day where every pregnant woman in the US gives birth, right? That's what Labor Day is. They all go into labor at once. I mean, what else could it possibly be about? It should... I know it's not about giving, fucking laborers the day off. Right. Stage 1, done. Time to commence Stage 2. TBG, you're getting the whole world and the US mixed up again. I know it's a common mistake. But there are countries outside of the US. Other than Mexico. And Canada. Did I just see a foundation down there? I did, but it was the one connected to my gun. Okay, fair. Yeah, I did say pregnant women instead of pregnant people. That's my bad. You need to disappear. As do you. I mean, if we're having to pay up this new height, we might as well do it properly at least. Just saying, should be able to blow these up. Now I'm hoping I can place oil extractors on that. Damn right I can. That's gonna have to get removed. And the bomb's more fun, let's be honest. Huh. Whoops. Nope, I want that. Honestly, I don't need a pit bigger than that. But damn it, connects like that. Yeah, but there's stuff gonna be sticking out the walls. There's not much I can do about it, just because of how these oil nodes are placed. I see a gap. That's unallowed. Perfect. Yeah, these need moved. Just temporarily chuck that in there. Ah, that's full. Okay. That's what the depot's for. Oh, I put plastic in there as well. Right. Did I overclock these again? I don't think I did. I did not. Okay. Slightly important there. Also, as it turns out, no, I cannot go and cover these with this foundation stuff. So we can have a high barrier, we can have... Oh, industrial railing. Yes. I'm thinking of putting catwalks in around the area as well. So one of these will open up to have one of the catwalk things lead down, just so you can, you know, air quote maintenance it. Not maintain it, maintenance it. I hate that you can't middle click with the boombox. Because it middle clicks a different way instead. That is nowhere near. And yeah, I'm doing this properly. I am filling every little crevice I can find with concrete. Which means that then needs to change to that, which then changes to that. We're so efficient we bored a hole through that. The true fix-it way. What's the distance between... Okay, so the distance between is in fact a bit like that. We're probably going to have two separate holes, just because of the size. The size of this area is a bit on the large side. Hey, sweetie. Why is it not meowing for you? That's... It was working earlier. Give me a moment. Well, let me do it. It played for me. Huh. That is very weird. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Yay! Now it works. So, sweetie, you know all of that massive amount of concrete we put down last stream? Yeah, I had to tear it all out. Because I'm smart. Because I was a big dumb. But also because I'm smart. Yeah, but there was nothing smart to it, I'm just stupid. I forgot that basically all my plans for this area revolved around me being able to access the water with these fuckers. They won't drill through concrete, they need to be sat on the water. So, yeah. Yeah, that's debatable. You see, there's a problem there. It's not the end of discussion because you don't end a sentence with a period, you end it with a full stop. So, the conversation can continue. Also, I've run out of concrete already. And I doubt if I picked up any concrete from here, it made its way into there. So I need to go grab more concrete. I've barely done anything. I barely touched the water. Please make it, please make it. Barely. I didn't need to do that, I just wanted to. Just like this. Oh shit, dude dies. That might be a problem though. Yeah, dude took a nasty tumble. So while I was in call with TBG last night, as we were for many hours. Ooh. I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you, BP. And Dog's not doing too shabby either. So while I was in call with TBG, he made me remember just how good the Satisfactory mods are. And they have got so much better since 1.0 came out. I'm very tempted to add some mods to this save. Nothing massive. You know, nothing earth-shattering. But, you know, just... Actually, I should keep some of that on me. Like, for motors. And the fuel for my jetpack. That might be useful. There we go. The rest has been filled with concrete. Oh, that's... Oh. That's concerning. We have 14,000 concrete left. That's 2,000 foundations. That's 200 zoops. That's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There's 10% of our supplies just gone. %, covered that small area. I'm going to need to go back with the train and about 8. I'm going to say 8 trailers. And just drag an almighty amount of concrete over here. Did I screw this up? Nah, it's fine. It doesn't help that I'm using more concrete here. And I'm pretty sure I've got no easy way just to set up a temporary mass concrete factory. I don't know where the nearest source is. Ah, there's a normal there. There's a normal there. There's that up there. Yeah, but this crater here, plus the concrete we've got about there, it's just going to be quicker. Because that stuff is backlogged right now. Right, let's just skirt very cautiously around this, because I don't actually know how much space it requires. There's also a foundation in there that I don't think I've got any way of removing that. Yeah, I zooped it in there and now there's just no way to get rid of it. Like I said, I'm just being overly cautious with how much area this needs. Once I slap it in, basically once I have high-speed connectors, which honestly I'll just handcraft, then I'll be able to constrict it a lot more, just to what it needs. Now, which side do we do first? That side's got a nasty open edge I don't want to have to deal with right now. This at least all has a predefined border. Ah, I never finished that. Well, no time like the present. Damn it. There. Now I can finish this section off. Perfect. Get rid of that. Get rid of those. Need to get rid of this now. I haven't had coffee today. Damn. Now, this area. What I probably should do is wall it up so I can build above it, but at the same time, really can't be asked. So what I'm just going to do, pave 2 about there, just once again conservatively go around it. That way, if needed, I can easily just cover it back up. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Okay, that's not a missing foundation, that's just dark. I found a shadow, as it turns out. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough concrete to deal with that side. Where did it all go? I never collected it out of a bin. I put the plastic and rubber in, did I? That's probably where it all went. Because I had a shit ton, but I all of a sudden had nothing. No? Yeah, it's in there. Figured that problem out. And now I've got concrete again. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to... What's in that rock there? That rock wouldn't be there... Oh, it's a purple power slug. If that rock wouldn't be there for no reason. And given its location, it's got to be something good. It is. It's a purple power slug. What are the chances I can get back up there? That slide's utterly failed. Nailed it. Right, let's trace out a path that doesn't look too shabby. You bastards. I'm trying to not die here. That iron node is needed for a factory, so I can't really... bulldoze over it. Although I can cut very close to it. Right, BP, dog, you get a new home. Especially if you keep giving me good shit like beds. Oh, you lazy bastards. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Walk up the damn ramp. It's not difficult. Thank you. Don't fall back down. Oh, this is gonna be sketch. God damn. Right, that's that sorted. Now I've got to bring all of these down to whatever ground level happens to be at their specific area. And only then can I pave over it all in 1 meter. Now, I did kind of screw myself over with the waterfall, I will admit. Well, as long as it's good enough. Snap to where I bloody want you. Is this totally overkill? Yes. Do I care? Not in the slightest. I can jetpack the rest of the way. So, slight problem, I don't know if it's a path the wrong heights. I've still got to go around and... There. Annoying. Where are the bombs at? One there. One there. One somewhere else in this mess. Another one there. Another one there. Played out most of it. I can already tell this has got to be removed. That's all going to have to get torn out as well. Or at least this top part. This is the wrong height anyways. That's only about high to cover up part over there. Okay, that dismantled quite over that way. You're really starting to bug me. There's another one up there. Might have to go deal with him later. Oh, and I broke everything because I opened my map. Of course. Now, put your bets in. Will I have to go grab more concrete? Winner gets bragging rights. I could set up a poll and do it, but I'm lazy. But this is quickly chewing through my supplies. But honestly, we look good. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this straight into the dirt. Like any good business person. Take something that was functional, rip it apart, and ram it into the ground. All in the name of more profit. Oh, TBG, no! Yikes. Oh, while I'm thinking of, companies being ran into the ground, TBG, Dog, Bobo, how does it feel all being partial owners of Intel? For anyone confused, the US government bought 10% of Intel. You might have an AMD CPU, but considering the government is supposed to work, it's supposed to be by the people for the people, it means that technically you own a very tiny percentage of Intel stock. Nope, it was the US government that bought it. The US bought 10% of Intel. Basically to save it from bankruptcy. Because Intel has been doing shockingly poor for a very long time. Yeah, well, I forget your government is ass backwards. Yeah, that's fair. We're heading back for the high-speed connectors. And we might as well take the dodgy ass train track. Because why not? Like, Intel is struggling right now. The US bought, like, I think it was $2 billion worth of stock. So that's hard-earned taxpayer money down the drain. There's a Japanese technology investment group thing that I think is going to be buying 10 billion at some point. So, you know, Intel's still doomed. Doug, the US is already bankrupt. I would like to point out your 20 to 30, however many trillion dollars of debt you're in. The US is bankrupt. Right, that's what we need. Now, annoyingly, Quickwire is the only system still running on an unoverclocked Mark 1 miner. Fortunately, it's still doing 100 a minute. I almost wasted that. Please have 25 circuit boards knocking about. Hey, that's a bit more than 25. I don't know where the hell I got 200 from, but I ain't complaining. Hurry up, please. There we go. Chuck the rest in there, along with a bunch of this crap. This is where I found out I had a bunch already. I mean, there's 11. I guess not. Yep, I had 11. Hey, Nibs. Thank you for the look. Hope you're doing okay. Where are the puppies? Come on, best doggo, don't let me down. You let me down. We're getting there. I don't know what we're getting there towards, but we're getting there. Also, this entire place is a mess. Because I've just got... I'm pretty sure this singular power pole is holding half of the infrastructure of this entire planet together. Because that's going to concrete. Which... I screwed up. Everything running on that power line, which I think is steel, copper sheet, caterium, advanced iron. All of that was accidentally hooked into this switch. If I flicked this switch to turn concrete off, it would have taken all of those offline as well. But generally, this one power pole is holding all of those up. It's also holding SAM together. It's holding quartz up. It's holding motors, I'm pretty sure, because that goes that way. Encased industrial beam, it all runs through this pole. To be fair, this pole is even worse. But that's also holding the shredder and that together. Basically, every pole I go down, the worse it gets. That's... God, that needs changed. I mean, to be fair, then again, this power pole or any of them going this way, I remove it, everything goes down. Other than the... What's the one I'm looking for? Other than the oil generator. Because the oil gen is just separated. Ow! But now it's still in a unique system. And that unique system is throwing a hissy fit. Oh, why do you do this game? Everything is perfectly balanced, as all things should be. You shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, that's surprisingly not seized up, which means aluminum's still functional. That's a miracle. That's part of aluminum, that's fine then. Bacon. I want that bacon. So that's the sulfur will be taken all the way over this way. It might be truck, might be train. It might be drone. We might be at that point by the time this shit's finally operational. Now that would be an interesting test to carry out at some point. Per unit of fuel, which mode of transport is actually most efficient? That was a mistake. That was a misclick. Because, I mean, surely it would depend on several factors. Okay, are you going to be making that noise all the time now? Not if I do that. Because it will depend on stuff like the distance. It will depend on how much material you're wanting to bring. Because, of course, without a doubt, you want to move 10,000 items a minute, you use trains. I know trains don't use fuel, but the fuel can be burned in a generator to make an amount of power. You store that power in batteries and then see how long a train can run off of it. It's foolproof. Except for the fool that's, designing the whole thing, which, hello, that's me. I'm a bit of an idiot. Let's zoop these. You can. I mean, I should have expected that, but still. Right, well, we are practically back to square one. Please tell me this is a normal mode. Okay, this plus those two is the 50 we need. Also, this is now a lot more space. I don't have that box to deal with. I don't have this that I'm going to be crashing into. So we have more space now. And we have access to the water. It's a win-win. My eye's trying to kill me. Blueprints, refineries. No plastic. Right, hang on. So I need... I need 15 of those and 5 of that. That's for 500 motors. So we need those materials. Plastic, dealt with. Let's hope I don't need to bring a vehicle. Did I accidentally make that the exact same height? Holy shit, I did. Okay then. No more RAM. Complete coincidence, that. Genuinely coincidence. I mean, no, I planned that. See, we're smart. Bollocks, the train's over to the other side, ain't it? I needed that. Right, more motors. I'll start searching from this side. Yeah, I don't need anything from this side. I better have all my power shards. I think I do. Hard to tell. Grab that. What else are we needing? I think it's just stuff I've got to grab from actual storage now. Grab that singular one though. Just so I can do that. And it has seized up on... It's seized up on the nuts. Weirdly, not the first time I've seen that in the past 24 hours. And I am not going to elaborate further. Mostly because I think it's funnier if I don't. Right, let's go. Right, how many pipes can you realistically fit on a single foundation? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this is going to be easy. Considering I only need 3. Easily enough space there. Honestly, more of a worry about the space this way, especially under that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to that one. Did I actually build 2 of them? No. Oh, that's all connected wrong. Which means that's not connected at all. I mean, it's fine. Part of a plan. All part of a process. Where the fuck are you going? No. Bats. What I might do to try and keep the wires a bit less of a mess. Every section of it needs wired together. So, you know, of course, these all need hooked together. That needs hooked into that. And then after that was just a Mark 1 at the end of each of these, which those hook into. Once all that's joined up, and this needs to be on its own separated switch, I might go and run all the wires under here. Just attach them all to the ceiling. as far as I can, get them out the way. I really need to stop holding this boombox whilst I'm doing stuff. Alternately, I just have everything on priority power switches, which then I can pretty much control from a single switch. It's more functional, but it looks so much less cool. Bad. Good. Are all these hooked up already? That's hooked up to... Okay, yeah. Oh, now I'm seeing how that wire's done? Yeah, no. You get a power pole. I really should have wired them from the front, to be fair. That's my bad. Where's... There it is. Wait, I just thought... God, I'm stupid. Like, wow. I am genuinely unintelligent. Right, if I can fit 3 of these, then 1 can go there, and 1 does need to be further back, because it's going on that. And that works perfect. That's in the center. That needs a mark 2. That needs a mark 1. That needs a mark 1. I mean, that only needs a mark 1 anyways. What about there instead? Gotta try and make it look a little bit neater. Wait, hang on. I can do that better. Let's hopefully put it into straight modes. Oh no. Put it into... That almost works. If I go put it a little bit further down, I reckon it would work. I just need to What? God damn it. You know what? Do that. Do the bats. Bring it up. Bring it up so it's actually a 90-degree bend. Then put it in straight mode. And done. Now I've got to go fetch those two. Which, yeah, 3 foundations wide for 2 pipes. Overkill. Why did you connect to that side? Oh, I've got no plastic. That will do it. I am also very quickly running. I was wondering why it suddenly filled up. I was looking at a different container. Whip. That's concerning. My OBS was at 3 bars. Also, something else that's concerning. We're sort of running on the depot for our sheets. That never goes well, typically. But damn it. Is that correct? Yeah, good enough. Now swap it back to straight mode. Can't have that. Just push that forward a bit and then do that. Actually, let me just try to make it look a little neater. I hate that squished up texture it gets. That looks better. So, those won't need pumps because, well, they're higher. That's kind of how liquid works. This most likely will. Because it's trying to pump up more than 10 meters that can do. A Mark 1 should do the trick. pop a power thing right there. And now I've got to figure out where I can safely pop up. I might genuinely need to run it all the way back here. Pop up here. And then do that. Which honestly, as long as it's under this stuff here, I couldn't give a crap how it's wired. I'll still try and make it look mostly neat, but... if there's a rogue cable here and there, I'm not that concerned. Pop that just there. Pop that back up. Will people question how the power works? Maybe. Am I going to tell them? Probably not. Because as far as it looks, bows just connect to nowhere. But we know sadly there's no floor nub. A floor power nub would be nice. That's 124 megawatts being used just to extract the oil to make any amount of power. And that's 1500. No one try and keep a running total of how much all of this adds up to. You'll go insane. Right, anyways, we have 5 pipes, each carrying that number can't be right. There is something vastly wrong with these numbers. It says oh, I'm stupid. That's the issue. I'm a big dum-dum. Now, where do we want the blenders? Also, for all of this, for these 5 rows, 4 of them aren't being used to make the normal fuel. Those 4 there are going to go into a different set of blenders just for the purpose of making the turbo fuel. Because each one of these rows is making 400 heavy oil. At 400, we need someone with water. Yeah, but there's water there. What's 54 divided by 4? 13.3. 13 point... Or was it 5? I can't tell. Times... Okay, those numbers are going to be very annoying, but we'll make them work. Throw that plastic in there. Don't need it. Actually, I'm still going to need some at this point. There's those. There's bows. There's bows. I think the packages, well, the blenders can just sort of go vaguely in this area. What I will do first, though, is get the water extractors online. Oh, that's not enough space there. You know what? The water extractors can go under there. We only need... let's see here. It's like 100 water a minute per blender. But honestly, I might just put like 4 of them down. Lock it in place. Make sure it's in a good enough spot. Get the foundation below that. Loop it forward real fast. Yeah, just quickly swap that back to standard. I'm fine using a couple power shards in here. All of these foundries have to be painted. Do I paint them based on their input or their output? I think I go with their output. Which means all of these need change to purple. Yep, done. Yeah, none of these kept the colour I set them to anyways, so... Because I know I set those to blue. Will 20 meters be enough for that? I don't know. There is a way to find out, however. I do have a power source nearby. Not a good one, but it's a power source. There's these I know have 20 meters of... Shit, 10. These I know have 10 meters of head lift. So how high up the pipe do the... Oh, that's not on. That'll do it. Now, I don't remember if the power gen graph... Now see, I couldn't recall if it was sort of a sine curve or if it were more like that. It's more like that. Fortunately, more like that's all I need to test it. Right, yeah, that's reached its max. Which, honestly, it reached it a lot higher than I thought it would. Customizer, blue, pipes. So... I hate that these aren't... They don't conform to the rest of shit. So annoying. See, if you copy them, it works. Yeah, horizontal, vertical, why not? It's not like you're going to see them, so it doesn't really matter. Right. Where are these blenders actually going then? I kind of want all the inputs so in the center. So, for example, we'll have a pipe at ground level that might be heavy oil. So we'll have pipe that height, pipe that height, and then the two belts will come in on conveyors, drop down. I have no clue if this is a good spot, though. I also have no clue how much space I need. But if that's... Wait, this is a bad idea anyways. Because I'm not running all of the water through a single pipe. I'm effectively doing one pipe to two of them. Well, either way, the heavy oil is definitely going to be at the bottom. There is absolutely no doubt about that. That's probably too close, because I do need... I swear I can play this game. I know what I'm doing. What might need to happen is I might just... Well, this back to pipes. I might just connect it up underneath. Which means going to the customizer again. Whoops. Because all of these are using that recipe there. Which, yeah, means that all of this is unnecessary. That's what we'll use for the other one. Although I need a different way to do the water in that case. Actually, no, that still needs to be there. No. Yes. Paste. 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 Paint, paint, paint. Paint. Ah. I kind of forgot about this. Mall. Is it even an issue? Can I just bullshit my way around it? Oh, I can totally bullshit my way around it. There's no issue. Absolutely no issue whatsoever. And because all the water shit's happening below the surface... Shut up, TBG. This looks cool as well. Also, yeah, that would have been way easier. Shut up, TBG. Well, then I've got to extend the pipe and... Which means I can probably use... a closer one for the water instead. Yeah, those are all lined up. God damn it. I really need to just do, you know, everything. It didn't even fucking matter. They all just changed anyways. Whoops. What colour is that gonna... So apparently the colour it turns is entirely dependent on when you copy it from. Hey Hats, how's you? Good to hear. How was your weekend? I have no clue how I'm going to plumb this up, but I'm probably going to leave those as it is. Yay. Don't burn my house down. That's my job. Ah, I was putting them in the other corner. It's not like it matters. Yeah, we love a holiday that no one understands why the hell it's there. Like Halloween. Got nothing to do with the original. It's like Christmas. It's like Easter. None of them make sense anymore. All we know is there's no work, so... Well, we don't give a shit why we're off work. Those won't attach. No, they won't. How the hell did I do this before? Okay, those will attach to the ceiling. I'm going to quickly reroute these I say cables. These pipes a bit. I'll just put an electrician to call everything a fucking cable. A pipe? No, that's a water cable. Right, we'll do it like that instead. Then we can run them up the wall. That's annoying. Perv makes it pretty good though. And then somewhere on this wall we'll have to go the boosters. Mark 1 should be enough. Let's just go horizontal to vertical. That should deal with this transition nicely. Perfect. It's annoying that these will never fully line up. You basically just gotta guess where they're going. That's a temporary connection, don't worry about that. But honestly, I can just for testing. There's no reason I can't just do that. Right, where is that one actually going? So I've got to put that there. That bracket does not want to be straight. Yeah, no, bad. That's where that one is, so you go 2 steps over. I mean, I should just be able to run that to there and that straight over to there. Then I've just got to, actually wire it up correctly. Because once again, this is testing. As long as that's full. That's exactly what we want to see. Let's go right in front of a ladder. Because the ladder should be equal on both sides. And you just hook those together. Ta-da! Just to make sure it's all fully functioning, because pipes in this game are weird. I mean, they're all filling up. Except that one. I don't want to have to do that. Let me just use... Just from the get-go, let me use that. And I know there's a way to get this to go vertical, I just don't remember exactly how. Okay, you know what's bad when none of the modes work? That's how you know when you're really screwed it up. Okay, so it turns out that these posts are in fact the wrong shade of orange. Orange? Yeah, that's a shade of orange, totally. What do you mean that's not orange? Weirdos. Then that just gets to the... Honestly, what I should do... Exactly. What I should really do is quickly have a look at my calculator. Allegedly... I don't believe it in the slightest. Oh my god, there's a cost to build feature in the... DBG, how long did you know this information? Satisfactory Modeler? I just found this button last night, by the way. Only because this was on TBG's screen. There's a cost to build. So if I just do that, cost to build, that's all the materials. The way I done it was I counted. Well, there's 13 refineries there, there's 13 there, that's 26. Add 18, that's whatever. I added them all together individually. Went in here. Added that exact number. And wrote down the exact amount of materials. I didn't need to do any of it. Also, apparently I need 3 turbo motors, what the fuck? Where are the 3 turbo motors coming in? Do I accidentally have a Mark III miner in here somewhere? I must do. Well, it's not there. It's not iron, it's not coal. Song! Where the fuck is the Mark III miner hiding? Or is this... current outpost? Well, it was somewhere else. Hey, Song. How's you? How was stream? What were you up to? Because I'm up to my fucking neck in annoyance now. God damn it. This is all TBG's fault. Oh, well, this all works. I'm going to start committing war crimes. Fair dues. Can't say that's a game I'll ever touch. But it seems like you had a good stream. I can definitely fit some crap right there. What's pissed at me? Actually, I do need to leave some belting space. Alrighty. You have a good luck. I wonder. So, realistically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's 9 there, and 10 will go to about there. And there's maybe enough space to fit 2 in that way. That might be all the space we need to process all the polymer resin. Actually, no. There's going to be a lot more polymer resin. Also, we need to decide where in this giant-ass area we're putting 54 blenders. I'm trying to think of all of the numbers that multiply into 54. 4 doesn't. 8 doesn't. 6 does. What's that? 9? 9 by 6? Yeah, it must be 9 by 6. Could do a stack of... So basically, this. But instead of 2 by 4, do 3 by 3 and have it stacked 6 high. And that's where we make all the turbo fuel. That could be a possibility. 27 by 2 is another one. But then it's just shifted the number of... Okay, it's 27 by 2. What does 27 divide by? The answer's most likely going to be 3 by 9. Because I'm not entirely sure 27 divides by anything else. Is 27 just 3 by 9? As well as 1 and 27, of course. I think it is. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I'm thinking we do 6 by 9. So we do 3 by 3 on the ground. Or more accurately, in the blueprint designer. If 3 by 3 will fit. Oh, 3 by 3 will not fit. It barely fits one lengthways. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, it might be a 3 that way by 3 that way by 6 that way. That might be the plan. Unless we do 3 that way by 9 that way by 2 up. Having less floors will mean we see more of the blenders. Will also mean we're using a lot more floor space. Right about by 3, 18. Could do 6 by 3 by... Could do the 6 by 3 by 3 in a different orientation. So 3 wide, 6 deep, 3 high. Effectively that. Plus another 2 there and another row there. And multiply it twice on top. Because I do want to use verticality. I know we have a lot of space, but I still like to use verticality. Because we have a lot of space up that way too. I'm pretty sure we can build past... At least you won't die until you get past where that launch platform is. But my camera sort of... My camera can't really get that high. Where are my studs? I'm still on that pipe, aren't I? Yeah, that's as high as my camera can get. We can definitely build this high. We can definitely build a lot higher. Now the question is, where do we build it? Because it's not only the fact that we need the blenders. We need petroleum coke, which is oil. We're going to be using... I think that's the impure node there. That's a pure, that's a normal. So we're going to be using that normal node to make the petroleum coke, which is going to be fed into the blenders. We need to drag the sulfur from up there, and there's another node there, over here. That's going to be trucked in, droned in, probably not trained. Trains are a bit too power intensive for... Honestly, could just belt it as well. Just make a really long belt. Oh, I can put some... Whoops, wasn't meant to do that. I think what I might have to do is... Right, like, what else do we need? Because we've got that fuel for it. We've got the rest of the heavy oil residue for it. That's literally everything else in there. That's just for turbo fuel. That's how expensive it's going to... Can I divide it by 4 stack? No, I can't, but that'll be 13.5. That's annoying because I've got 4 pipes of heavy oil. And I don't know if it's going to be possible. I'm sure I can find a way of merging those pipes in such a way that I get 3 pipes out. Can I even use 3 pipes? I think I can, barely. Because 3 pipes can carry a max of 1800. We need 1600, that's what all of this is generating. So theoretically it's enough. Also, I'm thinking the power we're bringing over, we've got 15,000 megawatts coming in. That is nowhere near enough to kickstart the system. I done the rough maps. We're looking at about 60,000 megawatts we need just to power this place. Which is really making me question whether it's worth it. Is it like apparently we need 60,000 to power the place. It's only going to allegedly produce 800,000. 80,000 even. So there's a chance we're doing all of this for 20,000 megawatts. Which doesn't sound right. But I don't know. I can't place... Oh, I can place one of those down to check real quick. Because I do have rubber here. Yeah, it's 200... Oh god, this is going to be nasty numbers. Yeah, I'm leaning heavily on the... We might actually do it that way, so it's 6 by 3 by 3. The problem is, that's all the materials we need. Also, gotta find a way of making it look not horrific. Puppies, you got anything for me? BP is useless, like always. Dog is very useful, thank you, dog. Right, you know what, I'm just going to build a single layer. We're just going to do 18 for now. Just so I can hash the numbers out in my head. Right, there's that. We're doing 6 by 3. Which, as long as fundamental maths hasn't changed in the past 5 minutes, is still 18. So Well, what about... Where am I going to put all the burners? Oh no. I should have left all of this flat area for burners. Do all the processing up there. Well, too late for that shit now. A foundation between will be enough to do all the work we need, hopefully. And we're going to start colouring these red as well. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go, that lines up. Something's getting pissy at me again. So, that's the space 3x6 takes up. This entire area is going to be way smaller than I thought. I vastly overestimated how much space we're going to need. Mainly because I assumed I was going to be doing all at ground level. That was my bad. Things that would definitely fit up there. Getting my oil up there would be a nightmare, don't get me wrong. But that would definitely fit up there. Along with that, and that would probably fit on that big platform as well. Even if it's that bit. Fuck. What are we going to do? Getting the water up there will be a pain as well. But honestly, it's not actually that bad. How much space does a single burner take up? What's the footprint of it? Line up with that, but is it 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5? Okay. What-oh. 2.5 times... So the burners are going to have to be on multiple levels. Otherwise, we need a 575 by 575 platform, allegedly. Wait, no. That'll be a 575 by 2.5 platform. .5 squared, 2.5 platforms, meters squared, whatever you want to call it. So a single one covers the equivalent area of 6.25 platforms. You can imagine this half of the platform is the rest of this one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two halves make a 6, and then you've got that quarter there. So it's the equivalent of 2062.5 platforms that we need. Honestly, that's like 40 by 50. How long of a gap is 50? Because that's definitely more than 50, I know that. We just start here. How far do we need to go before we get to 50? Okay. 50 is a little longer than I thought. Okay, it's 25 by 40 by 2 tall. So that's that wide by about very long. But even if you play it to 4, that takes you to that area for tall, not including all the pipes. Honestly, I'm thinking I move all this shit up there. Can you shut up? What's angry at me? Those bastards in there. Why do they keep... How do they keep spawning? Right. I'm going to think on this overnight. And if I still think it's a good idea to move them, I will save you a lot of trouble. I might attempt to save myself the trouble of most of it and try to use Satisfactory calculator. Ah, balls. Okay. Just to move that chunk. The pipes will probably end up being ran underground a bit. So, is there anyone live we can raid? I would say if Nebsy's live, but no, sadly not. Caitlin is, well. We'll go see Caitlin. I'll sleep on this. Well, first of all, talk to the wifey for the rest of the night. Play some games. Sleep on it, and if I still think it's a good idea, consider I'm not supposed to be streaming tomorrow. I wasn't supposed to be streaming today, but oh well. I might shift it all about. You'll find out. On Thursday, most likely. Right? Go say hi to Caitlin. And bye-bye.